Massive game up now for Manchester United away at the Emirates facing Arsenal. Now, this is a really difficult game for Manchester United, probably more so than the games against Liverpool in recent weeks for Manchester United, because Arsenal have become into some good form of late in the Premier League and have moved up the table, have won multiple games and are looking a lot better than they were previously. And after that horrendous performance and result against Sheffield United, only a win in this game would keep Manchester United in any sort of shout of challenging for a Premier League title this season. And going to the Emirates Stadium and getting victory at this moment in time is going to be difficult for Manchester United. It is. This isn't like the days under Sir Alex Ferguson when we had the likes of Ronaldo, Rooney. We would go away to Arsenal or play Arsenal at home, and most people would be fairly confident that Manchester United were going to come out with a victory in that game. More often than not, Arsenal were very open. We knew how Arsene Wenger was going to play things, and Manchester United used to be brilliant. Some of them counter-attacking goals in the Champions League. That very, very good for Manchester United under Alex Ferguson. And in recent years, Manchester United haven't been so clever against Arsenal. We have had some decent wins with Jesse Lingard getting goals against Arsenal and that, but it's been a lot more even in recent years, and they've beat us for the first time at Old Trafford in a long time. So we lost to them last season as well at the Emirates. So Manchester United are going to have to be on their A game if we're to get anything out of this game. And as I said, nothing but victory will be good enough for Manchester United, considering where they are looking to fight for a championship. And for Arsenal, the same thing. Nothing but victory will probably be any good for them, because if they want to get in the Champions League, which that has become more of an aim for Arsenal in recent weeks, after they did start off so poorly that at one point they were so poor and were down getting near the bottom of the table, they've now stepped it up a gear, and they could still make a Champions League spot. If they go on if they win about 7-8 games out of the next 10, they could quite easily be challenging for a Champions League spot, because you look at how things were a few weeks ago, and now Chelsea are around roughly the same points as Arsenal, I think. And it's crazy to think Chelsea were atop of the league only about a month or so, or 6 weeks or whatever it was ago. So things can change around quickly, because if you go on a winning run, you can definitely speed up that table. Now, I reckon there's going to have to be changes to the Manchester United lineup for this game. Now, there were some really poor performances. Not really anyone can take any credit in that game against Sheffield United. Absolute fucking horseshit it was. So, I mean, to be honest, none of these players probably deserve to play the next game after that, but there is going to probably be some changes to this team. I mean, he probably did make changes that probably shouldn't have happened. Maybe in hindsight, we wouldn't have made some of them changes. We wouldn't have taken Cavani out. We would have put Fred or McTominay in instead of Matic, and wouldn't have put Telles in maybe instead of Shaw, although Telles did make the goal. Some of these changes probably wouldn't have happened if he could do it again, but this was Sheffield United, a team that were really in disarray. And so, anyway, David Hale will probably keep his place in goal, even though I thought he was horrendous in that game in midweek. Luke Shaw will come back in at left back. It will be Wan-Bissaka at right back. I personally would go with Maguire and Bailey, but Bay probably won't start. Probably be Lindelof. Apparently he was rested because I don't know, a car crash. Now the reports are. I thought he had a knock. I don't know what the problem with there was. But Tuanzebe coming in, I didn't think he was at his best. But the abuse he got wasn't necessary from Manchester United. These aren't Manchester United fans giving this abuse out to the Manchester United players, racial abuse. I mean, we know some of these players aren't good enough to be at Manchester United and will leave Manchester United. Every club has players that aren't good enough for their club, and eventually they get moved on, and the squad gets rotated with new players coming in and players leaving. But the racial abuse is just not on from any fucking any fan in football. And these are scumbags, these people, and they're not Manchester United fans at all. They're just complete scum. So we'll see what happens there at the back. Now, midfield, Pogba, I mean, what is he going to do? Is he going to play just two forwards up front? Or, I mean, I personally would like to see Manchester United keep the three forwards up front, but he could well drop Martial and Greenwood from the starting lineup for this game and just go with Rashford and Cavani. But if he doesn't, I would like to see potentially Fred could come back into the starting lineup for this game. Pogba and obviously Bruno Fernandes. I would go for Cavani up front, Rashford on the left, and Greenwood up on the right. That's what I would go for. He's gone for that formation in recent times. Sometimes he's obviously gone for 3 at the back, but he hasn't done so much lately. And sometimes he's put 2 forwards up there, so we could still. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Rashford and Cavani as the two strikers up front instead of that front 3 of Greenwood, Rashford out on the left, and then Cavani in the more advanced number 9 position. But Cavani really is the key for Manchester United in this game. I think his movement is a lot better than the other strikers. His work rate is so much better than the other strikers, and I think he's just a better striker than the others. The other 3 are not, for me, are not really centre forwards, and certainly not at this moment in time. Any of them 3 can really claim to be the number 9 for Manchester United going forward. So really, Cavani's got to get a run now of games at number 9 while he's fit. He's got to be. I don't understand this playing in 1 week, then dropping him for the next game. Okay, he's 34 years of age now, but who gives a fuck? He should be playing week in, week out if he's fit. I really do believe that. And this is another great opportunity for Cavani. Was unlucky last weekend against Liverpool when he hit the post, and hopefully we can see more of them bullet headers, and hopefully they'll go in next time. Now, Arsenal, as I say, have been resurgent in recent weeks, and a lot of that has been down to key man Saka out on the wing. Has been in great form for Arsenal. I think he scored 5 league goals this season and about 4 in about his last 5 or 6 games. He is key for Arsenal if they're going to get anything, one of the key men and a main man for them if they are going to win this game of football. Now, Thomas Partey also is another one who put in an excellent performance when they beat Manchester United at Old Trafford earlier on in the season. So he is another key man for Arsenal if he is fit for this game. Aubameyang is out for personal reasons due to his mum being ill. So hopefully he can get them issues sorted, and there is a big plus for Manchester United that he can't feature in this game because we know what a world-class striker he is. But hopefully his mum gets a health issue sorted out and he can come back onto the pitch for Arsenal in the near future, because you don't ever want to see them sort of problems in football, and these people are only human. So obviously he's taken some time out to deal with them family issues, and it does give Manchester United, I think, a bit of a boost there, because he hasn't scored the goals he has in previous seasons. He's 31 years of age now, Aubameyang, but he is still a world-class striker in my opinion, and a lot better than Lacazette. So if Lacazette is to feature in this one, I'll be more happy than seeing Aubameyang starting this game. Also, they've got still Pepe. I know Pepe's come under a lot of criticism, but can still do things, and I still think that he could have a future at Arsenal. It's been difficult sometimes for players coming in from abroad. They get a lot of stick. They've got to hit the ground running. Yes, he's in his 2nd season, and he's not producing the form that Saka's producing. But you never know, he could still, he had potential. That is what Arsenal saw in to bring him to the Emirates, but he hasn't maybe lived up to the £72 million price tag. We know that, but very few players do end up hitting their price tag and going on to be the players that people think. That they're always dubbed the next this, the next that. And we've got the same with Anthony Martial. Hasn't really been in the best form at all for Manchester United, and if he starts tomorrow, will be, I think, a bit of a blow to Manchester United, because I think Cavani has really got to steal that number 9 position now. Hasn't been in good form, Martial, and was dubbed the new Thierry Henry when he come to Manchester United, and it just hasn't happened for him. Very few players live up to that dub, the new Messi, the new Thierry Henry, the new Ronaldinho. Very few players live up to that name, and Anthony Martial has been another one of them. But the abuse that some of these players have got after that Sheffield United game is uncalled for. Anyway, that is my thoughts on the game. I'm hopeful that Manchester United can get a result in this game. Well, Manchester United have got a good away record this season. I mean, we've been absolutely at times been devastating on the counter-attack over the last year or so. Certainly away from home. Could we use that to an effect in this game? We will have to wait and see. We'll be interested to see how Solskjaer does line up for this game. I'm still not sure if he has played with the favoured 3 in attack recently, but I still wouldn't be surprised, as I say, to see the two forwards up there for the game tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm going for 1-1 in this game. I think Manchester United can get something out of this. Arsenal's home form hasn't been brilliant this season, but I'm not sure Manchester United have got quite enough to go to a difficult team and win. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video if you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and also hit that share button if you're watching this on Facebook. And I'll talk to you all again soon. See you.